He worked in factory, managed to send me to Canada when we all had $6,000, and to come to Canada to study to require $30,000. He sent me here, graduated, started working hard, and graduated in 2012 with debt, and started working 3 jobs over 100 hours per week. And in 2014, this opportunity came in my life. I was skeptical, I was introvert, I was on a work permit, I was under debt, I did not have the car, but all I knew that the best days are ahead of us. And it took me 58 rejections to get my first recruit. And when people used to ask me, how's your business going? I used to say, unbelievable. You won't believe if I tell you, it's been 6 months I did not make any money. But I remember sitting in row 202, 8 years before. And that day I decided in this arena that we are going to make big, and with the grace of God, this company allowed us to go from 202 to right here on the stage. It happens only that day I promised myself that I'm going to make a difference in our life, but most importantly, to give back to what our dad has done for us, and to give back to the community. And that day I promised myself one day I'm going to bring my dad on the stage, and today's the day. So I'm going to ask multiple times, how are you doing? Say unbelievable. It goes both ways. I used to tell people, unbelievable, you won't believe I didn't make any money 6 months. And now people ask you, how are you doing? I still say unbelievable. You won't believe if I tell you, making almost $3 million, and we are just getting started. In the beginning, when I went to my first convention, went back as a trainee associate, I told my friend, I said, you know what, I'm going to make big in this company. We were living in 2-bedroom basement, 7 friends, and they said, we will see. And since then, all they are doing is they are seeing and seeing and seeing. They say, I strongly believe God doesn't come to you directly. God always comes in the form of a source, and I have some sources in my life that has helped me. So my partner, we are getting married in next 10 days, Shubh Sandhu. Then our mentors, Mr. Vikas and Mukta Thapar, Harinder and Jagjo Sukija, Terry Johal, and none other than, Raja and Jayas Dhaliwal. Thank you. But most importantly, our Dream Builder family. Are you here? I'll talk about success today. I love success, but success is not a destination, it is a continuous journey. And success, the definition of success is continuously in the state of pain and discomfort. So we'll talk about success. It's not happening in a day, it is every day. It's everyday discipline that helps us to become successful. So I have a few pointers about success. Please write it down. Number 1, decide the price to pay. Sitting here today, let me tell you, don't get motivated, get matured in this event. Be inspired. So decide the price to pay, take initiative. Someone in our family has to take initiative. Someone in the family has to decide to pay the price. Someone. And that someone can be you if you decide today. So take initiative and decide your trade-off. What are you ready to give up to grow up? I remember, now we are about to get married. And in the early time, 2016, 17, 18, we were working 6-7 days, 12-15 hours. And my partner will ask you, she will always ask me when our time will come, when we will enjoy the life. And I will tell her, baby, you know what? This is our character building time. We are giving up 5 years to enjoy the best of our life. So decide your trade-off. Remember, next is be mature. Show maturity. It will not be built overnight. Business takes time. Next is choose contribution. God gave us glory, and God help us to make the story. Every adversity, it is God's plan. So choose contribution. Number 3, have growth mindset. Are we suffering from disability or in our God-given abilities? What are we suffering from? Doubting your God-given ability, it is bigger than any disability. So, focus on becoming, not making. Focus on the progress, not promotion. Focus on, what you are becoming and not only what you are making, as I mentioned. Focus on process, not promotion. Number 4, maximize your time and not manage your time. Next is, know your and other people's strength. Empower other people. There was a camel and a baby camel in the zoo. Baby camel is asking the camel, Mom, why does we have this big hump in our back? And mother said, to store water in the desert. They said, why we have these round feet? Camel said, to walk in the desert comfortably. Then why do we have these big ugly eyelashes? Camel said, so to protect against sand. And now the baby is rubbing the head and saying, if everything we have is for desert, what are we doing in zoo? Same way, God has sent us in this world to create, to enjoy, to cherish, to live a blissful life. Not using those abilities is useless time. Next is, how are we doing? Unbelievable. Please, unbelievable. Number 6, build credibility and build authority. Next is, be open to change. I know change is hard, but ask yourself, what is more hard? What is more hard? Not changing? Changing is hard, or paying the price for the rest of the life. Next, we are in people business. Understand people nature. Attention, belonging, recognition, people crave about it. And also understand human challenges are comfort, worrying. Lastly, my friend, forgive yourself, forgive others. Everyone please stand up. Only one way to build a business is to build it right. Build it right. Any mistakes we do in our life to wrap up, in our life, legal department punish us. Any mistake we make in our minds, God punish us. So at the end, I'm going to say, it's between you and your God. I'm going to say 3 times, build it right, and you say build it with pride. Because today is your day to define success for your family. I'm going to say build it right, and I'm going to say build it right, you say build with pride. Build it right! Build it right! Build it right! Build it right! Build it right!
Story. How many of you guys saw yourself doing this for your parents? Anybody here saw that?